Howdy, y'all. The name's Texas Timmy, and welcome to the farm.
I'm going to show you guys how you could turn AI generated images into fully lip-sync animated cartoons in Capcut, just like this one that you see right here.
Let me tell you, I got myself a prized possession, my John Deere tractors. Now you see, some folks are all about fast cars or fancy gizmos, but me, nothing beats the roar of these beauties here.
And we're going to do all of this completely for free, so everybody watching this video can follow along. So the first step of this process is to come over to piclumen.com. Obviously you guys can use any text to image generator, but this is the one that I use to create this cartoon, and it's 100% completely for free. And as you can see, here is the image that I used to create that cartoon, and I will include this prompt in the description, so if you guys want to use one of these prompts, feel free to use it. As you can see, it's a cartoon illustration, and then I described the character as well as I added on a white background. You might want to add that on your prompt because it's going to make it easier when you go to remove the background. I also created the background for our video. I can include this prompt as well. I'll put that in the description too. So if I just paste in that same prompt, and for this one I used the flux model, so I'll put it back on the flux model. You could also change the aspect ratio, and for these I normally go with 16:9 because that's the size of the video that I'm going to make. And you also have the option to choose if you want to generate 1, 2, 3, or 4 images at a time, and you could still do this completely for free. So I'll just go ahead and click on generate, and now as you could see, it has created very similar images. Once you find an image that you like, you're just going to go ahead and click on it, and then you're just going to click this button right here where it says download, so you could download that. The next step of this process is to remove the background. So this is called photo room, and it's just a background remover. If you just click on start from photo, I'm going to go ahead and upload that picture that I just downloaded. And as you can see, it just instantly removes the background from your character. Click on download. You don't want to click on HD because you're going to have to pay for that one. So let's just click on standard resolution, and you'll download that. There it is without the background around the character. Now the next step is to come over to this website called Pixelcut. In Pixelcut, there is a tool called Magic Eraser. So let's go ahead and click on Magic Eraser, and we're gonna upload the image that we just downloaded from Photo Room with the background removed. And now in order to create this animated character with a lip-synced mouth, we are gonna have to actually remove the mouth that it has provided us. So I'm gonna lower down the brush size just a little bit because I want to actually keep this little line right here. It's kind of like a little dimple in between the chin and the mouth. I want to keep that line, but I'm just going to remove the actual mouth. Okay, so I'm just going to click on my mouse, highlight the mouth, and we're going to go ahead and click on apply magic eraser. And just like that, it has removed the mouth. Now if it left anything right there, you could just go ahead and do it one more time, and it'll remove that too. All right, so now we have our character with the mouth removed. Go ahead and download that. Now the next step is totally optional. If you guys want to, you can. If not, you don't have to. But I'm gonna go ahead and click on open from computer, and I'm gonna open the picture that I have. Keep in mind that this step is completely optional. You do not have to do this step. It's just going to make your character have a little bit more life in it, because this is the step where we can create those blinks. If I go back to the video real quick and I just scroll through, and if you look at his eyes, you'll see that he's blinking throughout the video. So you can see the character blinking. And the way that I did that is with this tool called Photopea. It's basically a free version of Photoshop. If I click on the brush tool right here, I'm just gonna stick with black for right now, and I can zoom in too so I can do a better job at this. But all I'm gonna do is just draw his eyes closed. And if you don't want to do this step, a lot of you might not want to do this step, you could go ahead and skip forward through the video. I'm just gonna go ahead and click on the brush tool. I'm going to lower down the size just a little bit. And now that I'm on black, I'm just going to color straight across. And I'll do the same for the opposite side as well. Now I'll click on where the black is, and I'm going to change this. I'm going to change to the same color that his face has. And I'm just going to color. And make sure I'm on the brush tool, and I'm just going to color over this part. And if you want, you can also add in a little bit more of a slightly different color. Some little marks right here. And then you can get your smudge tool right here and just wipe it a little bit so it doesn't look like you just drew it on. All right, now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Perfect. Now let's zoom out. And as you can see, now his eyes are closed. And now we're just going to go ahead and save that. You're going to click on export as and choose PNG. And I'll just name it eyes closed. And save that. Okay guys, now I'm on to ChatGPT because we're gonna need for our cartoon, we need a narration. So we could either use ChatGPT, or if you're creative, you could just write it yourself. And I'm just gonna place in this prompt, a short narration of a young country farmer. So let's go ahead and get a little script from ChatGPT. And there you go, we have our little script. So all we have to do is copy that. Now we're gonna need a voiceover. So we could do this many different ways. For this one, maybe we should use Capcut. So here I am in Capcut, and of course this is all free to do. I don't pay anything. We are gonna come over here to where it says text. All right, make sure you're clicked on text and just add in a default text. And by the way, if you see all this stuff, this is part of the video that I was editing for this video, this little cartoon that I made. So I'm just gonna scroll all the way down to the end so that way we could see everything nice and clearly. And I'm gonna add in some text. Go ahead and paste in that script. The thing is though, you can only have, I believe, like 500 characters at a time. Now that you have that placed in, you're going to come over to where it says text to speech and click on that. And now we can find one that we're going to use. Now the thing is about CapCut, they're making more and more features, pro features that you have to pay for. So just be careful and make sure that you're not selecting anything that says pro. Okay guys, so for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead with Trickster.
Using the text-to-speech feature.
So since I have it selected, I'm going to go ahead and click on generate speech right here. Okay guys, now as you can see, we have a free voiceover just like that.
I got the John Deere tractors sitting pretty right over yonder, and I love them like their family.
And it sounds like a really good cartoony type of voice. Now in order to get your voiceover, you're just going to come over here to where it says export. Okay, so turn video off and only export the audio, and you can export the audio as an MP3, and just like that you'll have your voiceover. So since I already have my voiceover, I'm not going to use this one. I just wanted to show you guys in the video how to do it. Now let's move on to the next step. Once you have that voiceover, to this tool right here, Adobe Express, and you're going to click on create now. So the reason why we removed the mouth in the beginning is because we're going to use one of these mouths right here. So for the background, you're gonna have to choose green. I know that they have this transparent option right here, but when you go to export this on the transparent background option, they hit you with like a paywall or whatever. So just trust me and follow along. They have a couple different options of mouse. For mine, I just used happy. Click on browse and you're gonna upload your voiceover. So now once the tool is done, you should be able to see the same thing that I have right here, and you go ahead and click play just to preview it.
Howdy, y'all. The name's Texas Timmy, and welcome to the farm.
That's how we lip sync our character. Now go ahead and download that clip. And we're gonna go back into CapCut so I can show you what we need to do. Now here we are in CapCut, and I'm gonna bring in that character. Now of course I already have my other character, but I'm just gonna do this along with you guys so you guys see how to do it. I'm gonna open the eyes closed and eyes open images. This is the character that I just created in PicLumen that we all did together. And I also have the blinking stage too. So let me bring this blinking stage over here, and I'm going to show you guys how we can make this character blink. Copy the first one and paste it after the blink. All right, so I'm going to show you guys, don't worry. So you have the one with the eyes open, then the eyes closed, then the eyes open. All right, but what you need to do is come to the one with the eyes closed, and you're just going to shorten it by a lot. So drag this slider so that you're shortening the clip a lot, and then just play it back and see what it looks like. So as you can see, that's pretty good, but I still think it's like too long. So I'm going to shorten it up even more than that. Maybe even Half that. Now let's try and watch it. Okay, that looked really good. And now if I zoom back out, copy this clip, add it right here. Now I'm gonna copy this clip, paste it in, the eyes open, but I'm gonna shorten this down to about the same length as the one with the eyes closed. Now I'm gonna copy the eyes closed one more time, put that eyes closed next to it, and now I'm gonna copy the eyes open once again and paste that again. I hope you guys see what I'm doing here. I know it's kind of confusing for me to explain it simply to you, but it goes from eyes open to eyes closed, eyes open, eyes closed again, and eyes open. So now when you play it, you'll see this. Okay, so that way it's a little variation. The first blink sequence is just one blink, and then the second time he blinks, it's two blinks. Now, to make this easy on you, once you have that set up just like I did, select all of those, right click, and click create compound clip. And now copy that clip and paste it, and now you could just paste it for however long you need that voiceover for. Now we can add in the mouth. So let's go ahead and import that mouth in. Okay, so now here is the mouth. So I'm just gonna drag this over here and I'll zoom out a little bit. Let's click on the mouth, come up here to video and click on the tab that says remove background. Now click on chroma key and bring your cursor over to the left to where it's green and just click on the green. And you may have to adjust the intensity. If you still notice some green around the mouth, you might have to bump up the intensity a little bit depending on if there's anything left around the mouth. Now you're also going to want to resize the mouth to make it look like it fits the character. So let me just click back on that mouse. So resize the mouth down, down, down until it looks just about right. And you may have to just play it so you get a good idea.
Howdy, y'all. The name's Texas Timmy, and welcome to the farm. Yeah, I might just be a teenager, but let me tell you, I got myself a prized possession. My John Deere tractor.
So now, as you can see, we now have a lip-synced custom character. So now that we have that, we can also add in our background if we wanted. You could just drag it all the way over, so that way the background is on the whole thing. Now, another thing that you can do is you can also create another compound clip by just highlighting the character as well as the mouth. And once again, create a compound clip. And now to make it a little bit better, you can add in the effect. If you come up to the effects tab, the play pendulum is just gonna make it move, make your character move a little bit. So I'll just drag that onto that compound clip that we just created. Bring down like all of it a lot. Strength all the way down to like around maybe 5. And now when you play it, the character will be moving around a little bit, so it'll give it a little bit of movement.
Howdy, y'all.
So
the name's Texas
So you
Timmy,
can see
and
the head bouncing around a little bit.
welcome to the farm. Yeah, I might just be a teenager, but let me tell you, I got myself a prized possession. My John Deere tractors.
Now to step up our little animations, we can add in some more stuff in the background. Let's come over to the website Vecteezy. If you just come up to the top where it says vectors, you're gonna want to click on videos, and then you could just type in something like a cartoon cow, at least for this animation. And here you'll see the cow that I used in my cartoon. Okay, so you're gonna find these green screen videos just like this, and you want to download these and make sure you give the attributions to the people that created this. And once you download them, you're gonna come back over to Capcut and you're gonna import them right here. And as you can see, I already have it on here, so I'll just show you. For example, this one here, this chicken right here, and just go ahead and add it in on top and come over here. Now the same thing you're gonna do. Under the video tab, click on remove background, click chroma key, and click on that green part around the chicken. And like I said, you might have to bump up the intensity just a little bit if you still see some green left on him. And for this guy, we can flip him. So come over here where it says mirror, because we want him going this way. Now if I play it right now, you'll see this.
Welcome to the farm. Yeah, I might just be a
So
teenager,
you
but
see it has a walking motion, but he's not moving anywhere. So in order to get him to actually walk, first of all, we want to scale him down so that he fits to the background better. Right about there. And now what you could do is come back over to the basic tab and just click on transform with the playhead at the beginning of the clip of the rooster. Click on transform right here where it says add keyframe, right? And now you're going to scroll all the way almost to the end of it, and you're going to bring your rooster all the way over here, right about there where the feather is just sticking out from the edge of the screen. All right. And since you did that, now watch what happens. But I also want to drag this under our character. That way he goes behind our character when we play it. So let's go ahead and play it.
howdy, y'all. The name's Texas Timmy, and welcome to the farm. Yeah, I might just be a teenager, but let me tell you, I got myself...
So that's a cool little trick just to add some stuff in and bring your background image to life. If you're using an AI image as your background, you could just add in these free green screen cartoon clips from Vecteezy just to bring your background to life a little bit. There you go, guys. That's a quick and easy way for any beginner that wants to create some cartoons. If you want to create your own custom cartoon. Now, the other thing you want to do is come up to this audio tab. You want to go ahead and find maybe some background music. So for this one, I'm pretty sure I just typed in hillbilly. Whatever's gonna fit your theme of your video, whatever cartoon you're making. And then you also can find sound effects in here as well. So like the chicken. So you can find your sound effects and your background music right here in Capcut under the audio tab. And you would just drag this down, drop the volume down a little bit. You don't want it all the way up. So if you play it now.
Howdy, y'all. The name's Texas Timmy, and welcome
Just
to
give it a little bit more life. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. Now you guys can create your own custom characters, your own custom cartoons within Capcut completely for free without having to spend a single penny. Hopefully it helped you guys, and I will see you in the next video. And make sure you subscribe.
Howdy, y'all. The name's Texas Timmy, and welcome to the farm. Yeah, I might just be a teenager, but let me tell you, I got myself a prized possession. My John Deere tractors. Now you see, some folks are all about fast cars or fancy gizmos, but me, nothing beats the roar of these beauties here. Got that old reliable green and yellow humming just right, running smoother than butter on a hot biscuit. Oh, and check it out. I got the hat to match. When you see the green cap, you know it's serious business. Come by anytime, y'all, and I'll show you how a real Texas tractor ride feels. Now let's get to work.